Let's talk about stealing in Fire Emblem. So what is stealing? Stealing is an ability certain classes have, and in 3 houses, the thief has it. And what it lets you do is if you have faster or higher speed than the thing you're stealing from, you can steal non-weapon items. So in a normal playthrough of most Fire Emblem games, and especially of 3 houses, stealing doesn't matter at all. And the reason it doesn't matter at all is because you don't need to do it. There's nothing worth stealing. The game throws a ton of money and resources at you, and there's really no upside to stealing, and it's usually just like a pain to get a unit, either Thief Mastery so that they can equip Steal on any other class, or just running a Thief in general because you're throwing out a stronger unit. However, if you do not do auxiliary battles or paralogs, and you also don't do that many monasteries intentionally, all of the sudden, and also of course no DLC, all of the sudden stealing becomes relevant because economy becomes a problem. And when economy is a problem in a game like Fire Emblem, stealing becomes very relevant. So in this map, I can steal from Ash a Master Seal, which is worth 3k, and I can also steal this Lamppost Shield from this extremely slow 6-speed knight. Now, a Lamppost Shield is actually really good because even if you're not going to use it on a cavalry unit, it still is a 0 weight +3 protection shield that you can throw on a caster. There's no downside to this shield at all, and it's also worth a lot if you just want to sell it. But stealing is good on certain maps, but it's especially good when economy is a problem. Now, when economy isn't a problem, stealing is basically useless. So, like, if I'm just doing a normal maddening run and I can do auxiliary battles and paralogs, the game just throws battalions and artifacts and rare weapons and crafting materials at you, and you don't need to steal ever. Like, me stealing this Master Seal in this playthrough where I'm not doing extra battles is kind of like simulating how the game would be if I couldn't just make tons of money and money was actually a concern. And that's one thing that I find very interesting. I might have screwed up here. Oh no, I can pick locks. I was like, I don't have a chest key, but I just made my character a thief, so I am a chest key. Essentially, the thief class lets you cosplay as a chest key on a unit. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to talk about stealing. Now you might be wondering, oh, you only have 30 speed and Ash has, 32. How are you going to steal that from him? Well, I'll tell you how. It's this little thing called seal speed. So I just need to poke him with Ferdinand and he'll get -6 speed and I can steal that Master Seal right off of him. It definitely makes different traits more viable. Things like rally speed become more relevant. Rally speed is always good, but it's even more good when you can steal nice items from enemy units. But, steal speed, reduce the enemy speed, rally speed, anything that can increase your speed and decrease the enemy speed. Speed +2, for example, I have that equipped as well. Darting Blow doesn't factor in because when you go to steal, it doesn't count it as an attack. So you don't get the +6 speed from that, unfortunately. Because you're not in combat, you're just like, I'm going to steal something off a dude. But that's pretty much it for this one. I just want to talk about, like, stealing and how relevant it is on a no auxiliary paralog run of maddening, whereas otherwise it's like you can completely ignore it and you're fine. Like, there's no downside to ignoring it. But in this instance, it now helps my late game economy, which is a problem with this type of run. So yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks for checking this out. Definitely like and subscribe if you found this interesting. I try to make videos when I come up with different concepts I want to talk about or different things I want to cover that interest me. But yeah, peace.